This is 2024 and everyone around you is making money online. And honestly, it has never been easier to make money online than this. I say this because of my past experience. I've made over 8 figures in profit in the past 3 years. Now this may sound like I'm flexing or I'm being flashy to you, but I feel like it's important to give you guys my financial status because since this video is about money and I've done this in the past, I've been where you've been. I've made 6 figures in the past per month. I've made money when I was in college, not 6 figures, but I was trying to make some money. Yeah, so I've been there. So hopefully this builds a rapport between you and me. And no, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm on my path to be one. And that is going to be documented for you guys through this entire year. So if you're watching this video, you're either a student or someone who doesn't have a lot of capital to start a business. Now I know a business takes a lot of money to start, a lot of capital to start. So that's why in this video, I'm going to give you some high income skills which you can adapt, which require practically no money at all. And yes, you can definitely take the skills ahead, or maybe you can turn this into a big business enterprise where you build up a service company or you build up a product company. Anything, the possibilities are endless. But yeah, that comes to the later part. So now we're going to stick to just these high income skills which I'm going to tell you guys. And if you're expecting this to be some overnight success, like it will make you 6 figures the next day itself, then please skip this video. Things like this take time. The patience is the key. And if you're watching this video, there's a high chance that you don't have a lot of money, and people who don't have a lot of money only have one thing in their hand, and that is time. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to make the most of your time. And all these ideas I'm going to tell you in the video are going to be AI proof, especially with the expansion of AI. Everyone is literally worried about, like, people are losing their jobs left and right. Everyone is worried about what's AI going to take next. So don't worry about that one. These things are going to be AI proof for a good amount of time. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can leverage AI to your benefits. Instead of treating it as a threat to your life, you can actually utilize it and save so much time and make much more money in lesser time. And one thing you should know about making money is speed matters a lot. Yep, you should have the patience, but you should work fast. And when I say have patience, is like have patience for the results. But when it comes to doing the work, speed matters a lot. And with AI, it is just phenomenal how AI can literally speed up your tasks. And the last one which I'm going to tell you guys, it's literally a gold mine. And especially if you're a student, it's the best thing for you to make up to 6 figures per month. Because there is literally no competition right now. There's a lot of market for it, there's a lot of demand for it, but literally the supply is so less. And honestly, a lot of people are not even aware about this. And if you watch this video till the end, you're going to know exactly what to do to enter this market. So pay attention. Speaking of attention, attention is the new currency of 2024. See, making money online is pretty simple. There are just 2 fundamentals. First one is going to be you need to generate traffic. Second one is going to be you need to know how to monetize the traffic. That is literally the base fundamentals of every online business on this planet. So the first one is called as FCD. Now, what is FCD? FCD stands for Faceless Content Distribution. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's literally simple, and I'm going to explain how. So to do this, step 1 is going to be pick a niche. It's either going to be health, it's either going to be beauty, it's either going to be personal growth or business niche, anything, marketing, psychology, any niche you like to expand into. What you do is you create accounts on all social media platforms. We're not just stuck to one platform. We're going to upload YouTube Shorts, we're going to upload Instagram Reels, we're going to upload Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever suits best for your niche. Now you must have seen a lot of pages popping on Instagram. So what these pages do is they just repurpose the content from internet. For example, let's say if you have made a niche Instagram account in health niche. Okay, so what you do is you go to YouTube, you look at the most viral videos on YouTube long format, and what you do is you repurpose that content into short form editing. So you pick out that video, you cut it into 15-20 seconds clips, and you use pretty easy softwares like CapCut where you can literally it's literally just 2 buttons, like the captions are auto generated, the animations are just 1 click, so everything is pretty simple. So you make that short form content and you pump out content every day. So now what you're doing is you're trying to build a following for your account. And the reason why I say a niche account and not a meme account It's because no one takes meme accounts seriously. With a niche account, you'll have a loyal following of audience which are just niche down to your category. So if you're doing a health niche, so these people, all the people that follow you are interested in health tips. You're done with step one. You have generated traffic. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be day one. You have to post every day, 2 to 3 times a day. So at the start, you might have to post on every social media platforms on your own. But later, as you make money, you can literally use any AI. There are a lot of AIs which help you repurpose content on every social media platform without wasting a lot of your time. Eventually, our goal will be when we start making money, we would be spending money on AIs so we can buy back our time. This is how you get rich, guys. You make money, you buy time, you make money, you again buy time. So you buy things that save you time. So how do you do it? So what I would usually suggest is you can go to this big YouTubers pages, okay? YouTubers have a lot of podcasts, a lot of videos. You can literally repurpose that content. You can literally pick out the bits and pieces which you like. And again, in the future, there are a lot of AIs, but since we're talking about low capital startup, when you start making money, a little bit of money from this, you can invest that money into AI that literally filters the video for you guys and literally picks out every small thing for you. And when you're doing that, just make sure that you also try to put out some original content as well. Now, let's say you have been doing this for a couple of months. So now you have the traffic. What is the next step? It's time to monetize the traffic. So how do you do it? There are 3 ways to monetize the traffic. The first one is going to be a paid promotion, which is pretty obvious, but remember, the paid promotion in your niched pages are much higher than a meme page because you have a much more quality audience. So if you're into a health niche, if you have a page who's posting benefits about health, who's posting repurposed content about health podcasts, health brands usually pay a lot of money. So they are going to come to you, they're going to be like, oh, you know what, we want you to promote our product in your style, make a reel of your original style, and we want you to promote our product in that. So that is one way. That's going to be Instagram paid promotion. So this is something you build without showing your face, hence the name Faceless Content Distribution. Second one is going to be ad revenue. Since we are going into all social media platforms, Snapchat, YouTube. Snapchat and YouTube pay a good amount of ad revenue for just organic views. So that is the second source of income. The third source of income is going to be an affiliate deal. So affiliate deal is when you approach these brands and you tell them, hey, you know what, I'm ready to do a paid promotion, but let's do one thing. Instead of a paid promotion, let's do an affiliate deal. So whatever amount of sales I bring in, I get a cut, be it 15%, 20%, 25%. So with this, you're getting a much better amount of money than paid promotion, and especially if you know that your audience is super loyal to your page. Now don't expect this to make you 20-30 lakhs in the first month itself, or even 1 lakh in the first month itself. Things like this take time, take baby steps. First focus on 10,000, then 50,000, then 1 lakh, and so on. The second one is something personal to me because the second one is something which I've done in the past. So it is gonna be a video editor. You need to be a video editor for direct-to-consumer brands. Now what I mean by this is because this is something that I personally did in the past as well. This is how I started my journey. First money that I ever made in my life was a sum of, I guess it was a sum of 10,000 rupees, and I got it from a US client. And the thing I did was I was video editing for them, and the job was so simple. What I was doing was I was actually just editing their video ads. I was not editing any YouTube videos, not any short form content, nothing like that. And so also this is something, the tattoos are something that I got to mark the memory of me earning my first money. It was kind of stupid, but yeah. So I usually try to get tattoos on my milestones. But anyways, back to the topic. Now when I say video editing, try to go into short form video editing and try to get clients, international clients, because these clients usually pay you much higher. So how do you get clients? So the one way which I used to do to get clients was usually, okay, you can obviously register onto some freelancing software, but what I used to personally do was I used to join this Facebook and Discord groups. So let's say my target audience was e-com guys, people who were doing drop shipping, people who were doing e-commerce outside of India, because these people usually tend to pay a lot of money because their currency is higher. So what I used to do was I used to join these Facebook groups, I used to join their Discord groups, and I used to edit a video for them for free. And once I've edited that video, I would just post that video as my portfolio, and I would just send it in the group like, hey, you know what guys, I would love to make some video ads for you. And these guys would pay like $20, $30, $40 per video, and it would take like 2 or 3 hours of work. So in a day I was putting out like 3 to 4 videos, so I was making like $120 per day and this was back I was 19 years old. Yeah, I started a bit late, but I was making like $120 per day, and that much money was so much money for me back then. But yeah, and that is how you can get these high paying clients. So small tip from my side would be to learn motion graphics. Motion graphics is something that I've seen trending on Instagram Reels, like everywhere it is popping up. So if you learn that skill as well, that is going to be a benefit for you. And now the last one, and trust me, I saved the best for the last. So a quick update before we continue this video. So I have these random business ideas or creative ideas randomly any day. So obviously I don't make a YouTube video about it every time, but what I do is I post them on my Instagram stories. So if you want to steal those ideas, just make sure you follow me on Instagram from somewhere in the description. Okay, let's get back to it. So the last one is going to be a UGC creator. So if you don't know what a UGC creator is, it stands for user generated content. That's it. So a creator who creates content, simple as that. So you might ask, okay, that's the same as an influencer, right? Nope. It's a lot of difference between a UGC and an influencer. I'll tell you. So for an influencer, you're trying to grow your own page. You're trying to grow your own brand. You start making money when you have a certain amount of followers, which usually take a lot of time. So what a UGC creator does is, he or she, the person, just creates a video that is meant to be an ad for the brand. So what I mean by this is, let's say you create a video for a brand who's in the fitness niche. Let's say they send you leggings, they send you whatever outfits, and you create a video, a direct to consumer video talking about the benefits of the product. So basically you make an ad, you send that video to the company, and that company pays you for that video. You don't have to post it on your Instagram, you don't have to do a collaborative post with them. Doesn't matter what reach you have, doesn't matter how many followers you have. So with influencers, usually you start making money when you have a certain amount of followers. But if you're going into the UGC creator path, literally I've seen people making 10,000, 20,000 rupees a day with literally 200, 300 followers. It's literally nothing. The follower count doesn't matter at all in this case. So these are the perks. You don't need to have a big following. You don't need to post it on your Instagram profile so you don't ruin your aesthetics. So these are the perks. Like literally anyone can do it. But for this, what do you need? You need to learn the skill of selling. You need to learn psychology. You need to learn how viral hooks are made. You need to know how proper ads are made. Because these videos that you're going to make for these brands are going to be properly ad focused. For example, let's say this is the mic. So what an influencer would do is he would just say that, okay, you know what, this brand sent me this mic and I'm gonna test it out today. How does it go? Blah, blah, blah. But a UGC creator would do it in a different way. A UGC creator would analyze what kind of hooks can work best for the video, what kind of wordings can work best for their paid media, because the brands that you approach are going to use these videos for their paid media. And you don't need any professional gear or a professional camera to shoot these reels. They're literally called UGC for a reason. It is supposed to be native content. It is supposed to be shot on your phone. That's it. You literally need your phone, which I think you probably 100% do have right now. How do you approach brands? How do you get the clients? How do you get the contract? How do you get the money? So like I said, with UGC creators, your following doesn't matter at all. So what you do is you approach a brand. You tell them, hey, you know what? I really like your product and I would really love to make a UGC video for you guys for completely free. Just send me the product, and if you want, I can also send you the product back, because you are just trying to make a video for your portfolio. So what you do is you offer them a free service, and just make sure when you offer them a free service, you make the video so good that they would definitely come the second time. So the most amount of work you have to put would be in the first video, because this will be a free video. So don't treat this as okay, it's a free video, why do I need to put in effort? No, this video is going to define your future clients. So you can do this with multiple brands, and once you have a good portfolio, then you can approach these brands for a paid commission. And trust me, people are making like 5,000-6,000 per video. And even if you make 10 videos per month, which is honestly the bare minimum, you're still making 60,000. And with this 60,000, 100% of 60,000 is literally your profit. You do not have any expenses. And this is something which I've not seen in India right now. This has been a big concept in international markets like US, Canada, Australia, everywhere it's booming. But in India, it is not yet so famous, but The thing is, there are a lot of Indian online e-commerce brands rising right now because of Shark Tank and because of all these reality shows. Every business is getting online. So this is like a gold rush. And if you know that saying, the people who make the most amount of money in a gold rush is not the people mining the gold, but people who are selling the shovels. So this D2C rise is your gold rush, and your D2C content is going to be your shovel. So how would you take this forward? How would you turn this into a 9-figure, 10-figure business? So you're the one who started this thing. And by the time you're earning 6 figures on this all solo, you will be pretty experienced on how to exactly make UGC videos that convert. So there are 2 ways where you can go forward with this. The first one is going to be, maybe you launch a UGC creator course, because since you have been making a lot of money from this thing, people would love to know how to do that. So step 1 is maybe you can launch a UGC course, and that's a digital product. So with digital product, you can make more money. The second one is going to be, maybe you expand your whole UGC business. Maybe you hire more people under you. Maybe you train them. So now you can take 5x much orders. So let's say at first you're making 10 videos per month, but now if you hire 5 more people under your wing, now you can output a total of 60 videos per month. So you literally multiplied your revenue by 6 times. So what do you need? You need a phone, you need to read some books, you need to learn how to sell, you need to learn how to market, you need to learn how to do market research and analysis. And that is how you can become a 6-figure UGC creator. And remember, take baby steps, do not rush. Speed is important, like I said, but have patience with the results. Don't expect too much, don't expect results too quickly, but make sure you put in speed when you're putting in the work. Just know that even improving 5% every day is going to make you 2,000 times better per year. And that's it for the video. And as always, I'm counting on you, and just know that you're not alone in this. Until we meet next time. Peace.